I'm going to tell you the story today of how I was sick in my business for an entire month and still made $4,000 cash that month. So I'm going to walk you through how I actually did this, how I built this out where it meant that I didn't need to be very actively in my business to still be having a lot of income coming in that month. So as I said, I was sick for the entirety of April and it was still a 4K cash month. I didn't take a single sales call that time and I still signed a high ticket one-to-one client. I fell sick while I was on vacation and I still made 3 sales while I was there. And this is really a big reason why I have a lot of the freedom and simplicity and travel all the time, while actually having, the sales as well and having the high cash months and also investing thousands every single month. And I'm going to break down what that real reason kind of behind all of those things at the same time and all of those things happening together is in my business. So it wasn't until this last month that I really just realized what I've actually built in my business and just how much freedom, unintentionally for different reasons, that I created for myself. I didn't obviously create it knowing that I wanted, and that being the top of my mind being I wanted the freedom to be sick for a month. I wanted the freedom to travel and all of those things. And I've had that for a very long time, but it was really interesting just seeing my business go through this and seeing my business go through me not being there really much for a month. And how did that actually turn out? How does that actually look in reality? Because I felt sick and it lasted the entire month. And it was really testing just the foundations of my business. And I was taking literally 80% of the month off. And the really fun thing was you could not even tell. People were so surprised I was sick because all of the content kept going out. All of the, sales content kept going out as well. I kept showing up. Things were still happening. So you really externally couldn't tell. I was still taking my client calls. And that was pretty much the only thing I was doing. And especially as a one-to-one coach, that is so unheard of, being able to take 80% of the month off and still actually have a good cash month as well and still sign high ticket clients, still make multiple sales while you're away as well and while you are falling sick on vacation. So how did I actually manage to take almost all of April off and still have a 4K cash month, still make sales, still sign high ticket clients? I honestly would just boil it down to this, and that is strategic simplicity with everything I do. That means that I know the exact actions in my business that actually get me results, and I have such a crystal clear foundation of what is actually essential for me to do in my business. So when I need to pull back, I know exactly what the foundational elements of my business are. I know what is actually important. I know where to focus my time and attention. And that is what led to me being able to have a really, really simple month and still have a really good month as well. And the fun thing is, this is not a long list. If you think it's a long list, take a look again of what is actually essential for your business. What is something that actually needs to be done to just keep things running, keep sales coming in, all of those things. And I've built this business without a lot of complexity for this very intentional reason of I don't want this list to be very long. And you can, of course, build your business to just be simpler and simplify your business. So if you are looking at that list and saying, that's still a lot of things where I wouldn't actually be able to take a lot of time off, look at how you can simplify some of those things, because this is so powerful because it means that I can pretty seamlessly just drop back to 10-hour work weeks whenever I'm wanting to, when I'm needing to, not just for 1 week, but literally weeks at a time, and still see the same results as someone working full-time hours in their business, essentially, because I've just simplified everything so much. I've made it really easy for me to be able to do that. That is how, honestly, you work less and make more in the most simple way without needing tons of automations and tech, just getting clear on what is actually important in your business. What are the fundamental areas, and looking at how can I simplify those as much as possible. So it's just really easy for me to still get big results, for things to still be happening, things to still be moving while I'm taking time off, while I'm sick, while I'm traveling, whatever that is for you. That's where that big freedom really comes from, while also being able to have all of those other things at the same time that we love, the high cash months, the sales, all of those things. So that is how I was sick for a month and still made 4K cash month in April in my business. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you found this helpful and you want more of these deep dive type videos, then make sure you give this video a like and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this as well.